Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Shot a goal! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! A finish of true class! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant!
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Ronaldinho. Makaleli. Eto'o. And it's Hullet. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a threatening ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out of play for a throw. Another throw-in. Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball. To Eto'o. Played out to the right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, important interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And there's the shot! Vieira. And this is Eto'o. Oh, good spread. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham. It's a ball kick. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's ended up in no man's land. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele conjures time and space where few can. Aims beyond it. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Otto with the short one. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Pele. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Pull it. And this is Eto'o. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cafu. Well read, nice interception. Makaleli. And he's in on goal. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gullit. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldo.
Might want to be careful there.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great defending, strong and determined. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. Vieira gets it away. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Such good technique.
Beckham. That's a throw. And he gets rid in a hurry. Makaleli. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Odo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that has not gone well.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Odo looking to hit the byline here. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Makaleli. Eto'o. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Gullit. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o. He is through here. Gullit. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. Cafu. Great vision. That's good vision. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Gullit constantly looking for the ball into the box. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's been slipped through, and he's managed to get free. Now he's had a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto
Calm,
64,
composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chance for a shot! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He
El
rises!
dorsal 80.
Harmlessly behind.
El dorsal 23. Vieira. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6.
Collar.
El dorsal 11.
Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Dembele is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's a key interception. And the pass is intercepted. Played out to the right. Into the last quarter of an hour. Yamal knocks it into space.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mbappe. Now it's Pele.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Big header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Rijkaard, the man synonymous with solidity. Yamal. Thuram. Probing pass. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Indonesia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Pele. Oh, good ball! Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away? Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's that, the end. Indonesia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Roberto Baggio. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways, Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Hullet! Superb from Hullet! He's got himself an absolute peach. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Guardiola goes steaming forward.
Flamengo clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luis Suarez thinks about the shot. And that's been drilled in. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Baggio. Seedorf. Eto'o.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Hullet. Hernandez. Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Eto'o. And this is Hullet. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Eto'o. That's a cute ball. That's the keeper's ball. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big header! Oh, crossbar! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's gone searching cross-field. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. Seedorf. Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Roberto Baggio. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Indonesia certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Indonesia go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Indonesia against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Neymar. Beckham. Neymar. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Oh, cracking ball. Pedri. Raul. Oh, good read. Beckham. And it's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been slung wide. And the ball is out of play. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Eto'o. Eto'o going face-to-face with his great rival. Raul looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Vieira. And it's Neymar. Spread out to the left. Sends it crossfield. Indonesia are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Knocks it into space. Oh, what a ball! And he shoots! And he's done it! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
After 13 minutes is number 11, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Substitution.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. First quarter of an hour gone. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's through here. Forlan is herring after that one. Indonesia are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Ibrahimovic. Now he's got space here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Eto.
That's good play from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chooses to go cross-field. Out towards the flank. Beckham with the cross. Played with speed from back to front. And it's Neymar. Neymar takes a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has ended up in no man's land, and that is expertly dealt with. It's a really well-measured ball. Neymar. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Crosses it in here. It's a goal kick. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there, and it's Ribery. Puskos. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Puskos with a real chance here. Now this could be a chance. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender. Great chance! They've scored! A goal at a really telling moment. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
After 41 minutes is number 7, Diego Forlan.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Ibrahimovic, and he's in on goal. Shoots! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving.
Here's a chance! Sensational from Eto! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So now the difference is 3. And there is the half-time whistle.
Indonesia are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole tower of good.
We're about to announce today's entry
Indonesia
numbers.
lead by
Please watch
3
the screen
in a
if you have a
game
ticket.
all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way. Aims beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Hullet. Ambitious ball here. Drives it in. Ramiro deals with that nice and simple.
Indonesia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played into space. And he welcomes it in. Well, they've got it again. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's onside. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Probing pass. No, it's come to nothing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Beckham. Hullet. Rijkaard. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Just cruising! They are cruising! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And he's picked it up out wide. Big header! Relentless! Just relentless! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. And the shot!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can clear their lines. Beckham. Oh, it's come loose. That's a cute ball. Nice interception, well timed. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Eto'o. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Beckham. Now, can they get him away?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And it's Rijkaard. And this is Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Throw in. Big chance! And it's in! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defence.
That could spell trouble.
That's going in strongly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Succumbs to the pressure. He's gone for goal. And he's spooned it over the bar. Struck first time. He's put it wide. Played out towards the right wing. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Indonesia, Gullit. Number 10, Neymar. Number 9, Eto'o. Number 23, Beckham. Number 3,
Pedro
Vieira.
Neto finds himself
Coming
offside.
on the field, Jan Koller. Number 18, Rivaldo. Number 15, Pedro Neto. Number 19, Jamal. Number 24, Gattuso.
Oh, terrible mistake. He can get that clear. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that's it. Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Ibrahimovic,
Hello,
a
everybody,
huge
and this is a
performance,
quick reminder
answering
to
the
let you
call.
know that you'll be able to catch today's match.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Drives it, up he goes! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That has not gone well. Cruyff. And here's Doué. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Makalele. It's Ibrahimovic! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Indonesia do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Pull it. Neymar played out to the left flank. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
Kante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Cristiano goes for a shot! They've scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to...
And he shoots! Ronaldo! Superb! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And yes, it's him again. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rijkaard gets a foot in here. And it's Beckham. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o going face-to-face with his... That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That comes as a mighty relief. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Palinha powering forward here. Cruyff, can he get it through? Doué, oh, he's bustling through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar, Ibrahimovic. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pinches it off him.
Has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pull it.
That's going in strongly.
And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Request for support.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Second period then underway.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Great vision. And he's intervened well there. It's a throw-in. Makalele. And it's Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. He'll fancy himself from here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Beckham! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. João Palinha. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's got tall! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pass somewhat off target. It's a searching pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ferdinand. More and more pressure on the ball here. Neymar looking to be a menace in the final third.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Neymar, and the finish! Now it's Doué. Now he's got space here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Indonesia finding their passes. And it's Makalele. And he's well... And Hullet! Conte. And that is a little undercooked. Hullet. Neymar tries from distance. Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
FC Tulsa clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now that's well seen too. So what can they make of this? Lobbed in behind. Now it's Eto'o. That has been cut short. Cruyff. That is good alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Hullet. Neymar. That's going right the way across. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Hullet. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice control. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
Beckham
10,
with a real chance
Neymar.
here.
Well, this
Gullit.
certainly fits the bill when
Number
it comes
2,
to the man for the
Ferdinand.
occasion.
Number 9, Eto'o. Coming on the field, number 18, Rivaldo. Yankola. Number 17, Giuseppe Bergomi. Number 15,
Beckham!
Pedro Neto.
David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Indonesia go into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And it's Caicedo. Can he get on the end of this? Beckham. Pedro Neto. He's picked his way through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cafu. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And this is Ronaldo. He's got away.
FC Tulsa really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Beckham. Beckham in acres of space out wide. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Indonesia have their second corner now.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 23, Beckham. Coming on the field is number 19, Yamal.
Collar! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Cruyff. Nicely shaped ball. We are into overtime. He's found a way through. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And he cuts out the supply. And that's that. Indonesia can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Indonesia definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Indonesia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and the playmaker combined.
Pass somewhat off target. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's following up! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Hullet. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Bellingham, looking for options for movement. And he's in on goal. Played out to the right. Chance to deliver. Thuram getting this one clear. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o going full steam ahead down the left flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Aubameyang, and he's worked it through. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's played through for him. Vieira gets rid without sophistication. No way through. Now it's Hullet. Great vision. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That has ended up in no man's land. He's got away. Eto'o. Hullet. Opts to play it back. He's come in hard.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's hoisted clear. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. He's in a great position here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. Albert Ferrer. Now he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Yaya Toure. Borussia Dortmund upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Keeper has taken decisive action. Lovely bit of skill. Vitinha! Oh, that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Can he get on the end of this? Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Yaya Toure is always scanning the pitch for targets. Vieira. Eto'o, looking to play him in. Now there's a chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Elects to cross. Ah, that's a fine interception. Vitinha. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Showing good feet. Dembele's delivery. Ferdinand tries to clear. Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute at
Turns
a
back
time.
here, probably the best option. Threads one in. That's an errant pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point,
Please join
and
me
neither
in
side
wishing
have
all
yet
the
been
best
able
to
to force the
members of
issue.
our fan
It's
club
0-0.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's good vision. He's cut it out. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Now it's Hullet. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Vitinha. Aims beyond the defence. Lofted it. Climbs up big! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, and again! Decent enough try.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rankeando. Turan. Knocks it into space. Now it's Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears. Shot, surely! And again. Oh, taken with style. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now it's Eto'o. Turan. Tries to play it through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bellingham. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And he's gone looking for safety. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. There's the crossfield ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. Thuram. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. And here's Aubameyang. But he's made sure that's not getting through.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That ball looks a good one. And this is Neymar. Great chance! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Great ball and he's in here and he shoots! No mistake! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Yamal. Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. Very much into the last knockings. Vinicius Junior. Rivaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Indonesia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And the number on the board is 3. And this is Eto'o. He's picked his way through. An uncompromising challenge. Yaya Toure. And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He is every right.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Indonesia have themselves a chance from the spot. So the most significant moment of the game. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Makalele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he was quick to react. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Eto'o. Header! It's bounced back off the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been slipped through. So we're still where we started right now. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now Neymar. And it's Ibrahimovic. Played out to the left flank. Schneider. That is good alertness. Yamal. And it's Schneider. Oh, that's a key interception. Makaleli. Hullet. Yamal. Now it's Eto'o. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Makaleli calmly anticipates. Thuram. Endrick. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Foot in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? It's in! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Convertido en el minuto 28. Número 11.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Eto'o. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that is expertly dealt with. Eto'o is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, that's nice. Eto'o is having a shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Eto'o demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neymar. And here's Ibrahimovic. Beckham takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, well measured. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Hullet. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Beckham. Aims beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Indonesia absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Indonesia will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Makaleli has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Has a look and plays it forward. Hullet. Eto'o.
What a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now.
And they can counter here. Now it's Eto'o. Ball's played through. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped.
And the shot! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping. Eto'o is flagged offside. Bastoni. And Rodrigo. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. And that's another good win of the ball. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, fabulous play. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's through here. He's found the way through. He's found some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Schneider carries the ball down the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He shifts, shot a goal! And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Turns back here, probably the best option. Hullet. Back towards the middle. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Now it's Eto'o. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Schneider. Oh, Red, nice interception. Played out towards the right wing. Eto'o. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. In with the challenge. It's a really well-measured ball. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hullet. Schneider. Darren Fletcher. Rodrigo. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Spread out to the left. That's that, the end. Indonesia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Now it's Kluivert. Good ball, good take. Great ball, and he's in. Goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one.
There they go, hunting again.
Serginho. Beckham. Hullet. To Beckham. Looking for the run. Good ball over the top. Here's Felt and Hullet! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Indonesia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Seedorf. Now it's Kluivert. Seedorf. Seedorf's delivery. Dida claims it. Safe hands. Kluivert. Serginho. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. Stood up well to him there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Missed by a fraction. And we have our very first corner. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Mackay! Just off target.
Mackay is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Indonesia do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
And they've got rid. And it's Rijkaard. Picked out brilliantly. Now there's a fine ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Eto'o. And this is Ibrahimovic. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Beckham.
That's good play from him.
Beckham making good progress on the... Up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
All the way back. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary, and it's Beckham. Eto'o. And he's in on goal. A lot of... Oh, shooting chance! Now there's the clearance. And this is Eto'o. That's an excellent interception. Serginho.
This is the time you need that pace.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Oh, can he get onto this? Serginho makes the interception. Seedorf tries making a foray down the... And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Indonesia really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's gone back to the keeper. Rijkaard. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Vieira. Pull it. And here's Eto'o. Kluivert looks to get on the end of this. Seedorf providing an outlet on that flank. Ferdinand tries to clear.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now, can they get him away? And this is Eto'o. He's got away. Indonesia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Indonesia have their second corner now. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Oh, what a climb! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Sends it crossfield. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Kluivert. He's on it. Can he get away? Dida with the clearance. Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And it's Vieira. Ferdinand. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard. Now Neymar. Played over towards the opposite flank. Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. And this is Beckham. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
So,
2.
power or guile, what's it going to be?
Number 10.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Coming on the field, number 17, Giuseppe Bergomi. Number 18, Rivaldo.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Thuram. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Serginho. Can he get it through? Mackay picks it up out wide. Tries to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Spread out to the left. Crosses it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
In again. Tries to get it clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He gets big! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Now it's Eto'o. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shot could be on. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
It's their
23,
second corner of the game.
Beckham. Number 9, Eto'o. Coming on the field, number 19, Yamal. Yankola.
Oh, great header!
In progress.
Yamal with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rivaldo. Ball's gone out of play. And he's managed to gift it back into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Rivaldo. That's a cute ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're quick to get it back. Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And there's green grass ahead of him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Decent enough try.
Kluivert certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitutions taking place.
All hands on deck for this one. Roberto Carlos goes short. We are into overtime. Adams gets over and intercepts. Yamal, and it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. He's through here. He's got through.
Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
A really thump. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Indonesia leave it
And now,
late,
to all
but in
members
the
of
end
the crowd,
it
I'd
was
like to
great.
ask you to join
Well, I
me
just
in
think that
wishing our
determination
birthday
and
boy a
persistence has
very
paid off
special
handsomely
birthday.
to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Señoras y señores,
The game yet to
bienvenidos
kick
al
off.
partido de
The
hoy.
excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Owen! Fantastic from Michael Owen!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nakata. And here's the chance to counter. Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. Eto'o. It's a throw-in. Azar. Nuno Mendes. Tries to pass it through. Mendes looking to run onto it. Hazard. Look at the space here. Oh, just skips past his man. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the
Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
He's going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Always onto this.
He's away! There's the shot!
Gullit dominates aerially so often.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Beckham! David Beckham! An individual masterpiece! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Cambio en Ecuador. Número 25.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Gullit. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's played it back. Makaleli. Lovely, now then. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Lewandowski. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, well played, well played. Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gullit. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gullit.
Eto'o. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack.
Up he goes!
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hangs one in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, can he get onto this? Makaleli is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And they can counter here. He has found the way through. Nice control. He's had a shot! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Eto'o. Beckham. Brilliantly cut out. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. And that interception was most necessary. And here's Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Makaleli. And here's Lewandowski. Great ball, and he's in here. Lovely feet. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Second period then underway. Ibrahimovic, and he welcomes it in. He won't be happy with that one. Thuram, and it's Beckham. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played in by... Big header! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Owen. That is a brilliant interception. Ibrahimovic. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. But this is Owen, and this is Hazard. Tries to... Oh, smashing header! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Cross to the back post. Thuram attempts a clearance. That has not gone well. Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Hullet. And it's Makaleli. Showing good feet. Now it's Beckham. Ball driven towards the far post. Nakata. And it's Conte. Maldini lays it forward. Eto'o looking for the run, and he was quick to react. And it's Makaleli. Shot could be on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Ibrahimovic! And he's quick to get it clear again. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard. Nakata. Who played through for the wide man. And this is Lewandowski. He gets big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cambio en Ecuador. Número 14.
Ecuador have their
Messi.
second corner now.
Número 11. Número 22. Número 20. Entran número 24. Número 16. Número 17. Número 18. Se está realizando un cambio.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best.
Ecuador clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And that's a throw-in. And it's Makalele. Marquinhos makes the interception. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedro Neto chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Yamal. Fermin going full steam ahead down the left flank. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Yamal gets flagged offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. Elects to cross. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. And the number on the board is 3. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Makalele. Kola, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And it's Rivaldo. Makalele. Played with fin...
A header! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
It was wonderfully efficient. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.